Hello friends, today we'll be learning about lines of symmetry. Which shapes are symmetrical? To answer this, we need to know what it means for a shape to be symmetrical. A shape is symmetrical if it has at least one line of symmetry. A line of symmetry is a line where you can fold the image and have both halves match exactly. Let's look at this photo. What do you notice about the butterfly? What are the colors of the butterfly's wings? How are the wings shaped? Please raise your hand. Okay, Jimmy, you're right, the wings do match. This means that the butterfly is symmetrical. If something has symmetry, it means it can be split into two mirror half images, like this butterfly. A butterfly is symmetrical because you can fold a picture of it in half and see that both sides match. Let's look at another example. Now everyone, let's grab our cutouts and let's see if we can follow this line and try to fold our circles directly in the center. Okay, ready? Just like this. Let's make sure the ends are touching. Let's fold it. Okay, so do we think that the circle is symmetrical? If we fold it in half, do the ends match up perfectly? I mean, maybe not perfectly, because I'm not that great at cutting things out, but pretty much perfect. This means that the line in the center is a line of symmetry because we can draw this line of symmetry on our circle. It means that our circle is symmetrical. Shapes are symmetrical if they have at least one line of symmetry. Look, there are many places that we could have folded our circle. We could have folded it this way and had the lines match up. But for a shape to be symmetrical, we just have to fold it once and see if the lines match up. Okay, so let's go back to the first shapes we were given. Which shapes are symmetrical? Let's start off with this right triangle. So if I fold the right triangle down the middle, let's see, do you think that this is the middle right here? Do the ends match up? Doesn't look like they do. Let's try to fold it this way through horizontal. Does not look like the ends match up again. Okay, so what does this mean? It means that this right triangle is not symmetrical. So moving on to the rectangle. Let's find our rectangle, everyone. Let's try to fold it horizontally. Okay. It looks like it matches up nicely with our ends. You can also flip it vertically. It seems to match up. Let's remember something. Even though a line looks like a line of symmetry, it may not divide the shape into two equal parts. You can trace or cut out the shape and then fold it over the line to check to see if the two sides match up exactly. Here, though, it has a line of symmetry, so it is symmetrical. It has actually more than one line of symmetry, but remember, it only has to have one line of symmetry to be symmetrical. Okay, now let's look at our pentagon. We're going to get out our pentagon. Let's see, do we think our pentagon is symmetrical? So let's first try folding it horizontally. Seems like there are a little bit more on these edges. Now let's try folding our pentagon vertically. Now, the edges might not match up exactly because of the way I cut them out, but that looks pretty symmetrical to me. It looks like there is a nice line of symmetry. These two endpoints match up together right here. So that means that the pentagon is symmetrical. Here's some notes to keep in mind. For symmetry, along an imaginary line, every point must have a matching point at the same distance on the opposite side of the line. A shape must have several lines of symmetry, one line of symmetry, or no lines of symmetry. Line symmetry is also called bilateral symmetry. Line symmetry is best demonstrated by what we just did, tracing shapes and then folding them to check to see if they match. Okay, now let's do some practice and then we'll go over our writing corner for this week. Let's take out our worksheet. Okay, let's read the directions together. If a shape below has lines of symmetry, draw them. If a shape does not have a line of symmetry, draw an X through it. Okay, let's do the first shape together. Do you think that the star has lines of symmetry? Let's see. Remember, we start in the middle. So I'm going to start drawing a line horizontally. If I can make it straight, there we go. Does this look like it would match up if we flipped it over? No, it doesn't. So let's erase that and try it vertically. Let's try to keep it as center as possible. Does this look like if we folded it over, these 2 points would meet? Yes, it does. So this means that the star is symmetrical. So let's erase these and let's move on and split up into groups and finish the worksheet.